Hello guys, in this video we shall talk about the short story named The Refugees written by Pearl S. Buck. First of all, introduction to the author. The short story The Refugees has been written by a lady writer, Pearl S. Buck. She was born in West Virginia in the year 1892. Her parents were missionaries in China, so she was brought up in China. She was educated in Randolph Macon College. After completing her education, she returns to China. She married to Losing Buck in 1917. In 1935, she divorced him and married to her publisher Richard Wells. She won Nobel Prize for Literature in 1938. She was the first American woman to win the prize. She was also awarded Pulitzer Prize in 1931 on her novel The Good Earth. She died in 1973. Introduction to the story. This story describes an account of such laborers, peasants who were leading their life in miseries due to nature calamities like flood. Due to flood, these people became helpless and went to other states in search of food and shelter. There is a heart-blowing description of an old refugee who is terribly hungry, but he does not spend the money on buying the food stuff because he wanted to buy seeds by that money and grow it in his fields to produce crops. Thus, this is a this is such a person on whom any country may have pride. Guys, now the theme of the story. This story is very suggestive and didactic. The theme of this story is based on flood stricken refugees. There are diligent poor folk who are uprooted from their native land because of natural calamities. They look for work and temporary shelter from such good person. The description of an old man among these victims is symbol of power of strong character who can bear the tragedy but never give up hope. He has firm faith in his future prosperity. Now, guys, author's view or the critical summary of the story. Guys, the story Refugees is a tragic story of Chinese peasants who have been uprooted from their native place due to flood. They came outside the walls of new capital. They are many thousands in number and almost look for every trade and service in the city. The whole city was full of refugees, many thousands of them fed after a fashion, clothed something, sheltered in mats in great camps outside the city wall. At any hour of the day, lines of ragged men and women and a few children could be seen making their way towards the camps. And if any city dweller noticed them, it used to think with increased bitterness. The Refugees is a story with a clear message to the country peasants. Peasants are the backbone of a country. They are hardworking and self respecting people. They may be poor, but they never beg. They love their land and never want to leave it. They are true sons of the soil. They provide gains to the entire country. They are people of whom any nation can be proud. The chief message of the story is that the pigeons should be given due regards in the society. The second idea conveyed in the story is the importance of seeds for a peasant. This is why the farmer in the story is starving, yet he does not buy any noodles for himself. He keeps the silver coin to buy seeds for his land. He says to the vendor, "The best I can do for the grandson of mine is to buy a little seed for the land." The refugees coming to the new capital were no common men and women. Their garments showed that they had been fairly well off. They were smoked aprons and of dark blue cotton. The smoking was done in beautiful designs. Their clothing and bedding were clean and strongly made. Their bodies were tall and strong. It showed that they were hard-working people and had plenty to eat. So, as for the old man putting the land to seeds in more important than his life, such men can such men are really a matter of pride for many nations. Character now, guys, the character of the old man who came with his grandson. The old man who came with his little grandson had lost both his son and son's wife in the flood. Now he has only a little grandson with him. The first concern of the old man is this little one. He carries the child with him. A passerby takes pity on the old man. He gives him a copper penny and a silver coin. The old man buys a small bowl of noodles for child and feeds the child lovingly, but he himself remains hungry. Although he had money, yet did not spend it because he wants to buy seeds with that money, even though even though he says, "I die, the land must be put to seed." So he keeps the silver coin to buy the seeds. Here, this statement shows that the land to a farmer is as important as the sun. Guys, thus we see that this story brings out the tragedy of farmers, and this story shows that even if the farmer are in the miserable condition, still they are men of strong character. Agriculture is very important to them. They live for it and are ready to make sacrifices for it. So, guys, this is the story and theme of the story. So, guys, this is a very beautiful, heart touching story, and hope you shall like it. Thank you.